Good afternoon, guys. Vino here. It is Friday, April 17, 2026. It's just a little bit after 4 p.m. right now. Uh, Enjoying some good sunlight after what feels like this whole week that I didn't really record all that much for videos here. One, because I was just working and I didn't have the chance to, but two, it was so like rainy and thundering and storming over here where I live that yeah, I was just worried about losing power and losing internet here and there. So just keeping things steady and taking care of the household as best as I can. But yeah, today is almost 20 degrees right now outside. The sun feels great. I still need to check up some house chores. I've got some kind of roofing, not roofing damage, but the gutters are not draining the water properly from the roof. So both the front side of my home, as well as kind of my deck area, it's kind of overflowing the water a little bit on the eaves trough, I guess you could say. But the front is the worst one because the kind of drainage pipe that we usually have, it's not draining properly. So either something has gotten stuck in there, like some kind of like twigs and like tree shrubbery or like loose items, or there's an animal or like a couple of birds or squirrels that have kind of clogged something up there. So if the weather stays good like it is today right now, then tomorrow morning, my dad and I will try to get a ladder and just get that checked. But yeah, just I didn't get a chance to record all that much. It feels pretty good to get to the end of the work week. This week was a little bit tough, just in terms of like a lot of mental kind of fortitude, and like I had to resist the urge to not lose my shit, in the sense that just a lot of frustrating situations, really like rude people, and the customers that I had to deal with were not nice people. But I understand everybody gets frustrated at things not working right and things breaking and all that jazz. But yeah, even today I kind of had to put my foot down and not not show attitude necessarily, but to kind of be assertive so that they realize that, hey, at the end of the day, like, I'm here to help you, and I'm not against you, but at the end of the day, like, I'm a human being as well. You got to give respect to get it, and if you disrespect me, even at a frontline level, at a technical level, my skills are valued somewhere. So I need to make sure that they understand that I am going to help you, of course, but doesn't mean that you can walk all over me. But yeah, that's what just thankfully I made to the workday without kind of losing any further control, and just glad that I can kind of stay up and do my own thing tonight. Not really having any plans with meeting up with any people right now. I did want to, but now with the way that kind of my work stress and the work week has taken its toll on me, I kind of just want like a simple, quiet kind of Friday afternoon, evening here. I'm gonna go make myself a cup of tea in the next few minutes here, and then just kind of decompress and just relax. I might get a little bit of gaming done, maybe even like there's a couple of shows that I need to catch up on. And speaking of shows, I've been rewatching the old series called Bones. It is a FBI cop and like a scientist, like female lead. Like, it's such a great show from back in the day. So it's not like I don't remember the stories anymore, but it's nice to go back to some of those comfort shows and watch them again. So that's kind of like my plans for the rest of the evening here. Beyond that, I think the only other thing I want to talk about is just like I'm definitely feeling the kind of oof, like I'm not, again, there's always a fine line between, like, as I mentioned before, like being like comfortable in the alone time and the independence, but also feeling lonely. Sorry, I think I'm misquoting that. Like, being alone is different from like loneliness. I'm butchering that for some reason today, right now. And the right sentence is not coming to me, but that's okay. I mean, that's the purpose of me not like editing these videos too much. It's a one take. But yeah, it's like I don't mind being alone. I'm a pretty independent person always, and I enjoy my free time and my kind of space and my personal space. And being an only child kind of has reinforced that over the years of my life. But I really do wish that I had more I guess you could say friendships in a way, or like just I think definitely as I get older and seeing so much stuff online, I crave a authentic partnership. And for those of us, I'm sure there's a lot of people like me who, were never really like the number one priority in social settings, let alone in a romantic sense. So as much as I'm like trying to, not lie to myself, but just distract myself in the best of ways that, hey, no, I need to do more things out of the realm of romantic, activities. I would love to find a partner. I'm never like against that, but I think I just the more that I see things outside, and as the weather gets better, and I'm seeing more people kind of do things and do activities outside together. I'm seeing a lot of couples and coupley things happening in the world, but also just like again, social media being social media. So yeah, definitely feeling that pang of like, ooh, like am I missing out? Like, am I kind of how do I accept this feeling and process it? There are some days where I mean, especially this past week, where I just like like I don't think I have. Again, don't get me wrong, my parents are awesome and I appreciate them, but family like family relationship and family like closeness is not the same as having a life partner or like a significant other. Like they're not, you cannot replace one with the other. And that's why I don't like the term of like you got to love yourself to like have the space in the room to love someone else. I'm not like that, and I've always been a hopeless romantic, I guess that's the term that a lot of people go by. But yeah, definitely feeling that like, oh, I wish I had someone. Like I wish the kind of loneliness feeling would go away. Some days it's easier than others. A lot of times because I'm working, the work kind of distracts me too. But I think these days, or like this past week in particular, is like when I finish work and I kind of take care of the household, I do my chores, I take care of myself as best as I can. The only thing that I feel like I'm missing right now is I cannot express kind of my frustrations or just talk about my day with someone who will listen to me. And sure, I can tell my parents like how my day went because they're with me all the time and I can discuss anything with them. They're pretty like open people too, and they'll give me good advice and good like life lessons to kind of take towards like better things. But it's not the same as just like having that one person that is like, again, not a family member, not like a friend or a cousin or like an extended relative, like just one-on-one reaction and one-on-one like relationship in that kind of, yeah, as I said, like a life partner situation. So as I said, I've been missing that a lot. I know that I can wish for a lot of things, but at the same time I'm not putting it into action, just like with other parts of self-development of my skill set and my career and like my health and everything. At least in the health sense, even though I didn't keep up with my exercise like every other day or every couple of days this past week or two, I still got the exercising done. I was able to do like my sets of like squats and weights and like push-ups, sit-ups, all that, the planking, all of that stuff. But that's still only the physical health part, which I feel like I've been taking pretty good care of myself as best as I can. But in the kind of emotional state and in terms of like the kind of companionship state, I really haven't been like going on any dates for the past almost like 6 years at this point, if not even 7 years. And again, it's mostly my fault. I'm just not like going on like dating apps or anything. So I would love to just try to go out when I can. But yeah, that was just my rant for this Friday. I will try to get a good rest, but I hope everyone has a good weekend. You rest well, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.